What is up, everyone? Today we have the first edition of our tips and tricks videos, and if you like it, subscribe, and let's get right into it. No long intro. Okay, so the first tip we have is a pretty good one. It's basically when you're boxed up, you're in arenas or zoners, edit out to look what's happening, maybe someone right there or something, and see what's happening. You can get sniped, lasered. I mean, you might be able to do this, but sometimes you just naturally want to peek out to shoot. You can get sniped and lasered, all of the above. And the way people counter this is just by simply going dot 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 and looking at all of this. And I mean, this is a pretty good one. You can see all of that, whatnot, and people can jump up here too and sit down here and look at everything also. But the thing is, if someone's right below you, like right in your box, and they just tunneled there, they forgot to put a roof, they're medding real quick, you won't be able to see them right down there. And you can possibly lose a kill or two, and no one wants that. So way I have to counter this is also a good way to tunnel. It takes a bit of skill to pull this off, but if you do, pretty nice. So basically what happened is people do that. Like, people do this. Like, I've seen this happen a lot of times. This is a pretty good way to tunnel too, but people do that. This is a pretty efficient way too. 1, 2, 3, 3 builds are used. In a normal tunnel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 builds are used. So if you can't pull off what I'm about to show you, this way is obviously the best. You should do this one. But another really good way that can be used for multiple applications is you use a cone instead. But the only problem is you'll have to edit the code, edit again, do this, edit the code again. And the only reason I recommend this way over the other is simply because once you have the cone placed like this, and let's say you have 2 walls here, do that, you can see all of this. Like, there's literally no place where you can't see. Okay, everyone, so another tip I have is primarily mind games, and there's a bunch of different ways to do this, and we're specifically talking about like 1v1 mind games. Like, I know people be toxic and stuff. Maybe they just do it because that's their nature, they're toxic. But sometimes toxicity can work, and usually when pros are playing, they want to be in something called the flow state, which you see the challenge isn't too great and it isn't also too easy. It's just right for you, because you don't want to get too cocky and be like, this is too easy and whatnot, and you don't want to get scared over the challenge, so you want to be in the flow state. So what people who are toxic may be doing is they're like, oh my gosh, you're trash, you're not gonna beat me, there's no way. And it's like, if you lose this, it's hella sad and stuff like that. It's just to get your morale down. It's to make sure that you're not gonna be as good, because you're scared. You're just like, oh my gosh, if I don't win this, I'm not gonna be good compared to this guy. 1, don't listen to those guys. It's just to get you scared. And 2, if the person is really annoying, they're like this. If you give them a taste of your own medicine, they'll probably crack under the pressure as well. And I mean, you can also act bad and make them cocky, but the only problem with that is it's only gonna like last for 1 round, and when you show them your actual skill, they're gonna be like, okay, you're not bad. So don't try that. Mostly try to trash talk your way into success. That's a funny way of saying it, but something you can do if you're playing with people for money or whatnot. If you trash talk them really bad, like, and I don't watch much clicks, but when I watch like those YouTube videos of him, he trash talks a bit. That gets their people's morale down. So that's the next tip for this video. The next tip is going to be about editing. So as you can see, if you watch any of my videos, I play on PS4, and PS4 has a big button in the middle. That's my edit, like that. And you really want to have your edit button. You don't want your switch mode and your edit button to be on the same button, because then it's gonna be really annoying to edit. And so like, you really want to change it. And also, it'll be great if you get an edit button close to your thumbs, because like right now, the way I play, I move up and my thumb is basically touching the big pad in the middle, so that's why I use that as my edit button. But you can use a bunch of other things. Like I know a lot of people like L stick. L stick's a really nice edit button because you don't even have to take your hand off the joystick. But the only thing with L stick is you might accidentally click it. Like that's what the only reason I didn't use it was because I accidentally clicked it. I held onto the builds. I couldn't do anything. I always died. So I didn't use it. Just like test out in creative and find the right one for you. But other than that, you really want to change your edit button from the default layout. It's not efficient at all. I mean, if you really like circle as your edit button, you can keep it as circle. Just change your switch mode to something like. I know I've seen a few players who have their like their pickaxe is L stick or something, and then have their switch mode as triangle, and they have their edit as circle, but they can instantly have circle because there's nothing else on that button. But yeah, that's the other trick in this video, and I'm gonna do one final trick to end it all, and this would be how to confuse your opponents. Like, let's say in a box, they're in a box, you're right here, and they're in the other box. They're aiming at you, like hard aim, like, you know. So like you do that, you're aiming back. They're gonna have the advantage because by the time you edit and pull out your shotgun, they'll already have shot you. So your best hope is to get a better shot, but they have it all lined up already, so they're probably gonna get a juicier shot. So some things I like to do is, this is a really good one. You have it like this, right? And you just keep jump shotting. This works better if the opponent's far away, and they'll try to shotgun you, but they won't have much luck because you're only peeking for like a millisecond. And another one I like to do is, people do that, but instead of doing that, what you want to do is you want to edit, move away. They might shoot, and then move away, and then you can come back and shoot them. And that's the final tip for this video. I just messed up. That's the final tip for this video, and if you like it, go subscribe, and peace out.